That's a shot. That's the shot of the class of Ibrahim Zadran. Opens his account with a boundary. 4 runs to him and 4 runs to Afghanistan.
Yeah, glorious timing from Zadran. Just presents the face of the bat on this shot, looking for swing Jayden Seales. Quite understandable with the new ball. Absolutely phenomenal stroke all along the carpet. The placement and the timing, perfect.
Oh, what a shot that is. Ibrahim Zadran just enjoys playing on those cover drives. He doesn't run down to the boundary all the way, but full mark to the shots.
Just look at the way he gets close to the ball, eyes over the ball, and the presentation of the bat. It's the full face of the bat making contact with the ball.
It's really important that Ibrahim Zadran is among runs. In the air, that is away from the fielder. That will run down to the boundary. Second boundary to Ibrahim Zadran.
Yeah, just gesticulating how that ball swung in. So it was an errant delivery from Matthew Ford. And going down the leg side, maybe starting a little bit too straight. And going further down the leg side, yes, in the air, but away from the fielder. Short, fine leg. And just enough to beat the fielder position there.
Oh, what a shot that is. And you look at the boundaries and you'll say this is the best of all. Ibrahim Zadran.
An absolute treat. We saw one in the first over of the bowling of Jayden Seales, and here again, look at the position of the feet, the head over the ball, and again just maneuvering the blade of the bat to get that placement.
This time around, he just stands and hits it nicely for just one. It's been an expensive over. 12 runs coming off it. After 2, it's 18 for 1. And it wasn't as easy, he thought, chasing targets. And probably that factor, if you put runs on the board, you might well be able to defend that. Another quick run taken. You know, when they took that first run, I was about to say that one of the highlights of the batting between Rahmanullah Gurbaz and Ibrahim Zadran is their running between the wicket.
You asked me a little bit earlier too, Mohammed, about my surprise or lack thereof of maybe not as confident of doing so. So yes, it might have a little bit of due later on, but he believes that his bowling complement can defend whatever they get first when they bat.
Down the track, over the top of mid-on. He's taking chances, Ibrahim.
To the seamers, but this is a first look at a bit of aggression from him against the spin. Not a huge amount of spin to talk about, so he could mid-off back. This time he thunders that through the offside. That's fantastic feat. Gave himself a little bit of room early. Loves it through that offside, doesn't he? Fielding unit. But he's decided to take the bull by the horns here, and you get the odd full ball here and there. It's part and parcel of what they bring. This one is hit straight over mid-off this time. Another 6. This time Ibrahim gets in on the act.
What a magnificent stroke there. As soon as he saw that, his eyes went agog. Free swing of the arms as well. Something that tells you that the world's a better place. And is beyond the telecommunication world, providing more and more digital services.
50 up for Ibrahim Zadran. That's his 4th 50. And it's very well played, in command. First ever Afghan batter to hit 450s in a row in T20I. So what a stat that is.
Amazing consistency from Afghanistan's best batter.
Oh, yes.
Another nice looking shot. He'll push hard for 2. Both of them will. And they'll come back again. So good running from Rasuli and Ibrahim.
Swung through the onside. Powerful stroke, bouncing away for 4. Afghanistan continuing to produce boundaries to the delight of the spectators here.
Well, if Rasuli doesn't get you, Ibrahim will. He's been particularly classical in this innings so far, but this one was nice and straight. Yes, there was a bit of pace taken off, which allowed him the time to get really underneath it. Picks the gap perfectly.
Straight away goes for the shot. Unlucky for the bowler, but lucky for Ibrahim Zadran, and starts the over with the boundary.
Yeah, just mentioned that they can get close to 180 if things go their way. First ball, it certainly does. A fortuitous boundary here, inside edge, could so easily have crashed into the stumps. Nothing Johnson Charles could have done there.
Ibrahim Zadran this time just throws his bat at it. This will fall in no man's land, and they take the second run. This time around a little slower, in the air and dropped, and this time it is Hitmaya. So I beg your pardon, it is Evan Lewis.
Misfortune again for Jaden Seals, producing opportunities but not being taken by his fielders. Evan Lewis settled under it but didn't hold on. So it seemed to be contagious. Yes, I agree with you.
And this time around bowls a little slower one. And this is dropped again. Can you believe that? And these are 3 catches dropped in the span of 8 deliveries.
3 drop catches in the space of a few deliveries. And all of them regulation.
Last 6 deliveries, how many can they get? This is high long in anthem, you'll tell. Probably little, just a little, but enough for a maximum.
Hitting to the bigger side, but he's been there for so long. He really got the measure of that first delivery from Ford. 150, the partnership, 152 of just 107 deliveries. The highest score for Afghanistan against this opposition.
And is that another one? Now I'll have to correct that. The previous one was maybe high long in anthem. This is higher, this is longer, and this is even better from Ibrahim Zadran, who gets to his highest individual score.
What a start to the final over of the innings. 5 sixes now, 2 in succession. Problems for Matthew Ford and the West Indies. And look at the reaction. Even he is impressed. They all are.